Howdy, Possum Patty here. Yepper's outside at the picnic table. Yes, with the umbrella up. Let's try this again. Yes, and again, I do have my paint by number journal cover. Come on along. Well, Mr. Possum reminded me that I did have another camera stand. Yes, it's adjustable with the height. It's lightweight. But I used it with my regular 35 millimeter camera to film, and I got it out and I ordered an adapter to put my phone on the top because I don't use that camera anymore. So I'm going to try that out as soon as my adapter comes. Meanwhile, I've got to use my little baby phone, my little baby phone stand there. Oh my stars. I was just going to put the phone on here and I was like, I wonder if that unscrews. And I took it off and look at that. Oh, I bet you that fits on here. Oh, let me bring that a little closer. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I have an adapter already and I didn't even know it. Oop, oop, oop. All right, let's swing the umbrella back. There was no breeze out here whatsoever. Oh, Mr. Possum said I had to jam something in there to hold the umbrella. Let's see. What do I have? A tube of paint. Okay. A tube of paint has been jammed in there. We'll see. Okay. Back to the camera stand. Look at this. All right. And I just ordered one, but that's okay. You know why? Because I don't want to keep one on this because this is very handy. And then I'll keep one on this. Yeah, they don't cost that much. But now I have two. Oh, I can't believe it. Sometimes you just have to stop and think about something. I just thought of that. Oh my, okay, we're going to try this out right now. All right, now we have an overhead view. Okay, all right, so I'm going to put this back in the tub. I've got my Italian Tupperware water right here. It's a big one. I brought out some towels. Got my paint. I'm not going to use the microphone right now because it wasn't windy a minute ago. And I think when I put that fuzzy thing on the tip, I'm going to have to learn to talk louder. Yes, because I think this kind of muted my voice a little bit. But I didn't hear any wind in that video. No, I didn't hear any wind. And you know how it usually makes that sound on the phone, which is annoying. But I don't think I was speaking loud enough, like I said, because I think it muted my voice. And I didn't charge them. So I'm going to charge them up. I will use them again. All right, so what I did was I grabbed a bunch of random, all different kinds of acrylic paint in yellows and greens and reds. And I did find a unbleached titanium, which is like a buff, and golds and siennas and brown and blue and bronze. I might try some of these because they might work better than some of the really lumpy little tubs of paint here. And I did not bring out a palette, but that's okay. I have a lid. I have a lid. No problem. Make do with what you have. Yes. I might try this buff first. Let's see, this buff. Oh, no, wait. That's a pink. The buff. Titanium. Was this color right here. Number 7. I might try this. Was number 7 lumpy? Oh, yes. Number 7 was very lumpy. Number 7. Oh, this might be dried out too. Okay, well, ooh, yeah. Okay, this is no good. This is no good. We will trash that. Throw that out. It's good to know. Paint was been in the drawer. I need to go through them anyway. Throw out the ones that are no good. I think I have another one. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if this one's any good. Ooh, this one's good. These are little sample paints from Blick. Oh, you get a whole bunch of them in a great big box. I got these for Christmas one year. Yeah, so this is number 7. This is number 7. And if I had a pen with me, I'd mark it, but I don't. But I don't, so let's see. Well, how do I know where the number 7s were? I don't know. I don't know. There's a 17. Let's see. I think something like in here. No, this is lighter, but it dries darker probably. I was trying to make this very smooth, but because I was using the lumpy paints, yeah, there's a bunch of lumps in the cover. But again, it's not a painting for the wall, it's a journal cover, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Oh, that does look smoother. Let's see how that looks when it's dry. Oh, I like that, yes. Oh, I like that. So I think, but there's another one. Like this color I think is different. Oh, maybe that's 24. I don't know. You know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I want to give that another coat right there too. It's after dinner and sometimes a little breeze comes up. But I took the tube of paint out and stuck a wood chip in on the umbrella pole there. We'll see if that holds it. I feel a little breeze. I hear a wind chime. I might have to get in here and mix some of this darker color after I do this. That says 14. I think all the ones I'm painting are not 7s, but that's okay. Some of them are 1s. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? Yeah, that's a number 1, but that's okay. That's okay. They didn't give me the true colors anyway. No, I showed you in the other video the colors for this are so much different than what was in the picture. So I guess it doesn't matter what I do. I can do anything I want. I'm not used to painting with such a tiny tip. I put too much paint on there. And then I want to spread it around. So I'm just going to keep painting on this and painting on this until I'm happy with. Use some of the original paint. A bunch is dried out, so I'm just going to add some other paint on top of that. Until I'm loving it. Yes, until I'm loving it. You might remember this camera stand from years ago. Yeah. I have it. The camera was much higher. I had a different camera at that time. But now I've got my phone on there. I feel another breeze. Hope I don't get that wind noise. Okay, let's talk about the title of the video. Boring. Oh, I should take my ears off because the phone is up really high. This is, oh, can go lower. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, I just moved the camera down a little bit. I thought I had this stand down as far as it would go, but I didn't. So I just brought you in a little closer. And I want to talk about the title of the video. Boring. Boring. Yeah, boring. So what do I mean by that? Yes, what do I mean by that? Well, when I was making a video like every day, oh, that looked like a number 7 right there. I felt like I always had to start a new project. Oh, I had to stay relevant, right? I had to stay relevant. I couldn't do the same thing over and over again. It would be too boring. I had to come up with new ideas for all my viewers to see. And so, I would go shopping, or I get new products to review, or I'd start a new journal, or I'd come up with a new idea. Well, I'm good at coming up with new ideas. That's not a problem. Cousin Patty has too many new ideas. Yes. But now, after the little 2-week break and in the hospital and all that, I'm kind of reevaluating my situation. Yes. I guess, flying in intensive care does that, Let's reevaluate what's going on here. Yeah, so I feel like, rushed. I rushed into new things all the time. Now I feel like I have so many things going on. I mean, it doesn't bother me. But, this is the year to get around to it and getting some projects done. And now that the year is half over, I'm really in the mood to really finish up some of these things. I have this cover to finish, and then I'm going to put the pages in here. And I have my cross stitch I'm going to finish. And I want to put together my vintage sewing journal. And that's a lot. These are all things I have started, and I work on them every once in a while. But I still get new ideas. Oh, yes, of course, I'm writing a book. But I did a lot of that while I was on the couch recuperating because I was just too tired and dizzy to go to the studio. So that was good for that. Oh, I worked on it. When did I work on that? Yesterday. So I'm up over 11,000 words. And in a 5x8 format, I figure that's over 50 pages already. Sweet spot for a chapter book on that reading level. I'm writing a fairy tale, like around middle schoolish or 3rd grade or 4th grade or 5th grade, something like that. The sweet spot is like 10,000 words. So between 9,000 and 15,000, I guess, is a good place to be. So I'm at 11,000. I was worried I'd get up to 10,000, yeah. But now I'm on 11,000. I only have 2 more scenes to write. And then I'm going to put that aside and do some sketching and see how that goes. And I'm thinking about a cover for the book, for my Fairy Tales of Soggy Bottom book. So that was a new idea. Well, maybe it was an old idea and I just got around to it, yeah. And I just got around to it. It's hard not to get too much paint on this brush because it's so small. I'm kind of blending these areas together a little bit. So I have a whole shelf. I have a whole shelf of little golden books, memory keepers that I started. I have more little golden books that I want to turn into journals because I kept making little golden book journals for a while because everybody was interested in that. So that's what I did. So now it's time for me to just, I don't know, just work on projects that I've already started. And I'm sorry if it's boring if I sit here and paint for days on end. Oops. Or I cross stitch for days on end, or slow stitch on a journal cover for days on end. Yeah, because I'm just going to be working on some projects and getting them done. Get her done, getting around to it. Getting around to it. But I was talking about how good some people were at yakking why they do this. What do I talk about? I'm taking some titanium buff paint and blending it in over here. I don't know what this is. It's very abstract, but it looked like I was trying to put some light color in there, so I'll do that. Don't put too much water on your acrylic, it thins out. Let's see, put a little down here. And I put some there already. Let's see, come back up here. And then I'll like do a light color, and then I'll go back and do a dark color, like the lines, the outlines, and do that over again. And then I'll go back and do the light color again until I kind of have it blended, like over here. That part is pretty much blended. So I'll probably keep working on this until I got something I really like. So nothing new and exciting. No, nothing new and exciting. Going to be all the old stuff coming out again. All the old stuff. Oh, well, if you're a new Possum Peep, 100,000 welcomes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This might be new to you. Yes, this might be completely new to you. Well, let me tell you about this. If you're a longtime Possum Peep, I don't know, turn off the volume, put on some music. But this is it. This is what I'm doing. Yes. Sometimes things happen in your life. You have to reevaluate where you are. So this is it. Yes. The other day I was putting my hand down in the wet paint constantly. Trying to get a little bit of a smoother look, just kind of sort of blending that a little bit. Not into the dark, but the lights, the lights into the lights, the lighter colors together, and then the darker colors together. What was I talking about? Oh, so this is, okay, I went too high on that. Ooh. I got some paint on the table. Mr. Possum just stained the table. Will that come off? Let me see. Catch it right away. I didn't bring out any newspaper. Okay. I'm going to put a paper towel over here. Hopefully that'll do something. I got this paint by number, from one of the Chinese companies that send you products to review, and it's so long ago they don't have it anymore, so I'm not even going to mention which company it was. No, they don't have this one anymore. So they sent me this product to review, and I did an unboxing, and then it went into the closet for a couple of years. Yes, a couple of years. And then I took it out, and I decided I was going to make a journal cover. It's just a canvas, the paint by number canvas. But I decided I would make a journal cover out of it. So I want to kind of blend that. I don't know why. like that. Smooth it out, smooth out the edge a little bit. It's going to be a soft cover. It's hard to blend with this little brush. And get that little bit of a cloud looking thing there, yeah. Instead of all those hard lines. But then I'll go back and I'll put some of that darker color probably back over it again. Because it's getting very light in there now. Okay, I don't want to waste this paint, so I'm going to keep going with this paint. And I keep forgetting that I already did the inside and it's white. And see, I'm getting it dirty right there. Because Mr. Possum stained this. And look how dirty that is already. And I should put more paper under the journal. Ah, it's always something. Okay, I'll get some soap and just kind of wipe that off. I don't know what I'm worried about because, you know, this is going to get journaled in. And it's going to get dirty anyway. Oh, you know what? This could have been from the table the other day. That's what that looks like, yeah. When I went up to the deck, yeah, that table was dirty. Okay, I didn't bring out too many towels. So there's one. Where was I? Boring, 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 boring. Just painting. This is what I'm doing. Yeah, so a couple years in the closet and a couple years working on it, and my paints are all dry, and I already did the inside of the cover. And I think I'm going to make it a travel style. So then I just have to put 2 holes and an elastic and throw some pages in there, and she's ready to go. She's ready to go. Here's number 7. I knew I was on the right track, even though I couldn't see the numbers. Any more 7s in there? Oh, there's one. This color was really watery right there. I'm going to have to go over that. I tried to rescue it, but it was just too dry. I added too much water to it. Looks like a 7 there. It's hard going from like, yeah, like this really dark blue to a light color. Yeah, I'll probably put a lighter blue in there maybe. Just to blend it a little bit the way I did on the other side. I was experimenting over here a little bit, but I kind of like it. Kind of like it in there, down here, and over here. Yeah, so this will be me. Absolutely nothing new. Everything you've seen before. Doing the same thing over and over again with not much to talk about. Because I want to get these things done. I guess writing the book is fulfilling all my, I got to do something new and creative needs. And then when it came to the journaling now, I just feel like I want to get these things done. I might do some more author's tea. And you might be wondering why I stopped that for a while. Because I was trying to be sensitive. I thought that was a 7. That looks like a 2 and a 6 and an 18. because, yeah, oh, the poor people in Texas with the floods. I felt so bad. And, the first couple chapters of the book, the stranger who shows up after the heavy rain, and his backstory is he gets washed away in a devastating flood. And I wrote this way before the Texas flood. I rewrote it a few times, wrote it and rewrote it. I might have read some of that at some point, but then I rewrote it. So I was going to read it again. And yeah, it just didn't seem appropriate. I wanted to wait a few weeks till I got back to the, flood story. A lot of 14s up there, 22. All right, let's try something else. Let's try something else. This is all lumpy from the old paint. I don't even know what this is supposed to be in here. It just blah blah blah. I'm not really sure. It looks like there might be a dark color that has to go up here. Number 9. Number 9, number 9, number 9. Oh, I don't think. Oh, this is not too bad. Let's see if I can work with this. I couldn't find this color in my stash of acrylic paint. So maybe if I put it out here. I'm gonna smoosh this up. Sun's coming around. I think I'm gonna move. Oh, it's going down, so yeah. Let's go. Nope. Seems like it's pretty high in the sky, but the sun's coming in through the camera leg. But from here, it looks like it's still up on the umbrella. Okay, I blocked the sun a little bit. It's going down. I'm probably not going to stay out too much longer. Skeeters will be out before you know it. That's a number 9 in there. That's got to be a number 9. I like this olive green color. And I was going to paint over here. See, I went too far down over there. I don't like that. So I want to go back with some light color paint over there. And this is why it takes me forever to do anything. I'm using a brush with like 3 little hairs in it. I'm painting, and then I paint over, and then I paint over, and yeah. Well, I'm so happy that I went into the drawer and found some acrylic paint to help me finish this, because I was just getting very frustrated with this lumpy stuff here. Lumpy, dry, crusty old tubs of acrylic paint, yes. Today was perfect weather, low humidity, 78 degrees, 74, 76, 78 degrees, blue sky, fluffy white clouds. Perfect weather. That's why I had to come out. Oh, look, I'm going to outline that little piece right there. I know, then I start playing. I make it smooth and I go back and I mess it up a bit. Kind of like how that looks. And again, just like the other night, when I didn't want to stop, I don't want to stop. But the sun's going down. Mosquitoes are coming out. I think anybody else would have had this finished a couple of days after they just started it. Yes. Ah, why is it taking so long? Okay, I'm just messing around now with this little bit of green paint left on the lid here. I don't like these big black dark spaces. They're not in the original photo. Okay, this is going to about wrap it up. Definitely made that too green. That's too dark in here. See those big dark spots? I don't like them, no. Just too much black in one area. I wish I had more of this green. Oh, the bunny was out here when I came out here before. Hopped away. But I did get some shots of the little bunnies with the trail cam. I moved the trail cam and I got a couple of shots of the little bunnies. It's gonna need a second coat because I put too much water. Just make this like an organic shape here. Yeah. Too many straight lines. Too many straight lines. Well, this is strange, but I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that. How's the brown? I'm going to put a lighter color in there. I said I was going to stop. Now I'm just making stuff up here. I'll probably get a dark color and go back over this, but Mr. Possum's yawning in the house and I can hear. Oh, that's a different brown. All right, we'll fix this tomorrow. We'll come back and fix this tomorrow. I don't like that brown line there. Okay, I did not bring out my pliers. Oh, I got it. I was going to quit. I was going to quit. I'm going to pack up because I couldn't open that. Getting dark. Getting dark here now. All right, stop. Oh. Stop. All right, it's getting dark. I have to stop. I gotta stop. But I don't like this. It's always tomorrow. It's gonna be the morning dove o'clock in just a few minutes. Is a truck coming down the road? UPS truck. I didn't order anything. Oh, I went down the road. There's only one person that lives down there. Oh, yes. I'm loving this now. Ooh, what a difference that made. Now, this shape is starting to look sort of like a leaf, I guess, with a little blue in the background. I don't know what all this is, but I'm going to work on this stuff, yes, because I don't like this at all. This green is okay, but maybe I'll put more blue around here and make this more leaf-like sort of-ish, kind of go with this a little bit. Is this too square here? But that's a branch. Maybe that's not a branch. Maybe that's not a branch. I'd prefer this to go like this. I don't know, it's like a branch going nowhere. Well, the sun is getting low in the sky. I got very little done, but it was very relaxing. I made a big mess on the table. I got to roll in the umbrella and pick up my mess and go inside. Thanks for coming along today for, yes, one of many boring videos of Possum Patty doing the same thing over and over again. Yippers. Happy junk journaling. Happy paint by number. Bye bye.